Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Scorpio's reading for the month of February 2022. You could have Scorpio in any placement in your chart, and of course, cross-watchers are always welcome. Please let me state before I start the reading that this is a public general reading, so some, none, or all of this reading may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, these energies could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that everybody has the free will to make their own decisions. So there's no final outcomes of this. Tarot does not determine someone's free will. So there's no final outcomes on anything because we have the ability to follow the advice of the tarot and go with the energies or not at any time for any reason. So I've already pre-shuffled off camera, said my prayers, and we're going to go ahead and get started. What does Scorpio and their cross-watchers need to know for February 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Well, at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. This could be you in this energy, or this could be your cross-watcher. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, feeling alienated, feeling isolated, abandoned, and in poverty. It's about the fifth house of Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. The fifth house of Leo is about romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. But whenever the Five of Pentacles is in the upright, it means that someone was cowardly and wasn't able to take a risk in matters of romance, children, pets, creativity, and matters of the heart. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So this is someone definitely with a negative mindset. And it is creating a perpetual negative social situation and financial situation. At the top of the deck is solutions, temperance at the top of the deck. This could be in regards to someone with Sagittarius in their chart. Someone who is a high vibrating Sagittarius. Could be anywhere in their chart. They could also have Leo in their chart, because 14 is a 5. It's the fifth house of Leo again. There is success that comes from objective compromise. So this Leo, this Sagittarius that's in the upright here, they have self-control and they have patience. And they're a very forgiving and healing person here. While there's someone else who is not. This could be you, Scorpio, or this could be someone else. Just pick which side of the fence you're on. Are you the Scorpio that is the temperance angel? Or are you the Scorpio that has been abandoned, isolated, and in poverty and thinking negatively? So the first card that came out is Judgment in the reverse, which is new beginnings. New beginnings are on hold. They're not happening. Either for Scorpio or for someone with Aquarius or Libra in their chart. No new beginnings are granted here. You could also have Taurus in your chart as well, aspected negatively. The House of Taurus is about self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. So we could have a Taurus in this Five of Pentacles energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. But like I said, this could either be you, Scorpio, or this could be your cross watcher. But someone is unable to start a new life here. Someone needs to find their purpose. They need to have a forgiving and compassionate review of the past, which they do not. The King of Wands in reverse. Someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart in the reverse. This is a very mad, angry, abusive person who doesn't know how to take charge of their life. They're the ones that is in this energy of not getting a new beginning here, because this is a karmic masculine energy here. The King of Wands in the reverse is a tyrant. They're very abusive. They're sexually promiscuous. They don't keep their eyes on the big picture. They don't leave the details to others. Their experiences don't lead to their success. And they don't care about anyone else. They don't have any concern for anyone but themselves. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in the reverse. Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. Taurus in the reverse. The next card out, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma. This is destiny here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in favor of this upright Sagittarian that could have Leo in their chart too. The wheel is Sagittarian energy again. There is a new beginning for this person who has Sagittarius and Leo in their chart. They could have Capricorn in their chart somewhere as well. Because this person works hard, they're very dedicated, they're very loyal, and they're very committed to working hard, to being in their integrity. They're very loyal and dedicated to having self-control and patience. They're dedicated and loyal to being forgiving and healing towards others. While this other person is not. So, new beginnings for one person, restricted from the other. New beginnings are at hand for the Sagittarius and Leo in the upright. End of delays. That's all this King of Wands has done, is create delays for this Sagittarius Leo person. A change in direction that offers happiness. So the Wheel of Fortune has finally turned in the favor of this very patient, forgiving, and healing person who offers solutions to problems instead of creating problems like the King of Wands does in the reverse. The last card out is the Devil in reverse, and this card is the Decision card. So whoever this Temperance angel is, they've released this very demonic King of Wands in reverse, because this King of Wands in reverse is the devil. They're very toxic. They're very codependent. They're very focused on sex, money, power, keeping people stuck, trapped, and blocked. And this Sagittarian here, they released themselves from everything that held them back, which was this King of Wands in reverse. They've detoxed from this devilish King of Wands in reverse. They've released unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. This Sagittarian has improved their 6th house tremendously, working very diligently every day to improve their physical health and their reputation by turning their back on the devil. While the very exact opposite thing happened for this devilish King of Wands in reverse. This very abusive, nasty tyrant that is very sexually promiscuous. Their 6th house is now in the reverse. Their reputation is tarnished by the shit that they do every day. Their physical health is declining from all of their nastiness. I just saw 1133 on the counter. The link is in the description box below for the angel numbers, as it always is. And because their 6th house is in the reverse, their 5th house is in the reverse, their 2nd house is in the reverse, they're being blocked from any new beginnings. This is a karmic masculine, a fire sign, who is very impulsive in all of their ways, impulsive in their temper, and they're impulsive with their sexual energy. They're impulsive with their money. I just saw 1221 on the counter. Mirroring numbers. The King of Wands in reverse is not generous. They're not inspirational. They're very dramatic in a negative way. And they're very driven to being impulsive, to being mean, nasty, and abusive, tyrannical. They have sex addictions that need to be resolved. They're an alcoholic or a drug addict or both. They could overindulge in food as well. They overindulge with their money in negative ways. So, because someone chose to forgive this King of Wands in reverse for all their mean and nasty ways, they let the universe deal with their asses. And the universe definitely did deal with them, blocking all new beginnings from this King of Wands in reverse because of their devilish, toxic ways. And because this Sagittarian here, or this Leo, or both, maybe even an upright Capricorn in anywhere in their chart or in one of their houses, because they were pure-hearted and they chose to forgive but turn their backs on this evil. They have the self-control to let the universe deal with this King of Wands reversed, who very well could have Scorpio in their chart. And they use that Scorpio energy in the negative, because Scorpio, when they're in low vibrational energies, it's 3:45 p.m. So 345 is an angel number. So check that out as well. It could pertain to your situation for sure, or theirs. But because this person just decided to turn their back on this person and let the universe deal with them and just forgive them and heal themselves from this person and everything that this King of Wands in reverse put them through. This person over here is getting blessed abundantly, while this King of Wands in reverse is getting karma. Their new beginnings are blocked, while new beginnings are given to this Temperance angel here. So you know which side of this you fit on. Oh yeah, the low vibrational Scorpios are very secretive, very jealous, possessive, controlling, which is very similar to this Capricorn energy when it's in low vibrations too. So this King of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they could have any or all of those fire signs in their chart and in the reverse. And they also could very well have Capricorn and Scorpio in their chart. And they're just completely toxic and negative and mean and evil. And with all of those fire signs and Capricorn and Scorpio all together like that, that just makes a very devilish and toxic person. Very easily. It's very difficult for someone like that to heal and come out of that, because they don't care about anyone but themselves. I'm getting a very narcissistic energy. Please clarify new beginnings in reverse. This judgment, this universal divine judgment. Yep, they're in poverty. And if they're not yet, they will be. Five of Pentacles. That's poverty. 2 cards of poverty for the King of Wands in reverse. Heavy judgment. When you mistreat others, it eventually comes back around on you. 37 breaks down to a 10. They work very hard and maybe, possibly, and their money just kind of evaporates. Judgment. You get what you give. When you give out evil and toxicity and mistreatment, and when you abuse others, you get the same shit in return. And your opportunities get blocked. Could have lost a job. With 2 cards of poverty like this, it's possible. Either that, you're working really hard and you're still in poverty because you just keep losing. King of Wands reversed. Community. King of Wands in reverse was manipulated by the people around them. Friends and fake ass friends and family. This is someone who cannot think for themselves or make their own decisions. 39 breaks down to a 12, 12th house of Pisces. They operate very unconsciously, and they don't care. They're very confused. They use projection as a weapon. They project their negative thoughts and feelings on other people, and other people do it to them. They're an easy target for projection by the people around them. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Message in reverse. That's about not getting a message because it was neither sent or received. I'm getting that this King of Wands in reverse was ghosted, and that is justice. Solutions, clarified by Thief in reverse. This Temperance angel was not a thief. So perhaps there might be some accusations flying around that this Sagittarius in the upright with Leo in their chart has stolen something, but that's not true. Or if that's not how it resonates for you, then perhaps this King of Wands in reverse stole something from this Sagittarius here that hasn't been discovered, or maybe it has been. But there's something to do with either something being stolen that needs exposed that hasn't been exposed, or someone is being accused of being a thief and it isn't true. So take it how it resonates for your situation. Trying to ruin this. I think this King of Wands in reverse is really trying to ruin the reputation of this person with Sagittarius in their chart. This very patient and forgiving and healing person that has self-control. Please clarify the Devil in the reverse. Coffin in the reverse. So, while this Sagittarius has, anywhere in their chart, has made a decision to turn their back on this King of Wands in reverse, they made the decision to free themselves. This King of Wands still can't let go. They want to resurrect this dead situation here. This King of Wands in reverse is a false person. They're a liar. They're not living authentically at all. They're mad, they're sad, they're unhappy. And they're holding on to this Sagittarius, trying to block their opportunities, but the more that they do that, their opportunities have been blocked for them. We have Temperance and the Sun. So that, again, this is someone who has Sagittarius and Leo in their chart, and they're in the upright. Could be anywhere in their chart. There is someone who is very grounded, very patient, very healing, very temperate. They're illuminating, they're happy, they shine. They spread the truth. What a dichotomy between two fire signs. A very evil fire sign and a very holy fire sign, for lack of a better word. This is a very good, loving, kind person. And someone else who is the exact opposite. This fire sign has detoxed negative behaviors, belief systems, emotions, addictions, all of this. They've gotten healthy. While this fire sign in reverse has not. I'm getting that this King of Wands in reverse really wants reconciliation to regain the favor of this Leo Sagittarius that they've offended, but just keep your boundaries. They're still the King of Wands in reverse. That's not changed. They're a liar. They're violent. They're a tyrant. They're sexually promiscuous still. They're still very toxic and devilish. They just want to reconcile, to trap you, to block your blessings and your new beginning. So be warned. In this deck, the Temperance card is 35, breaks down to an 8. One person has transformed and the other person is really staying negative in the 8th house of Scorpio. Still indulging in sex and secrets and lies and focused on the abundance of this other fire sign here. The Sun, Leo energy. 64 breaks down to a 10. They could have Capricorn anywhere in their chart, whether in natal planets or in one of their houses. They're a very hard worker. And they're happy while they do it. And that pisses off this King of Wands in reverse, this really negative, mean, tyrannical fire sign here. They cannot stand the light of this earth angel here that shines really bright, that's happy and beautiful and radiant. This person with Leo and Sagittarius in their chart in the upright, their life has been restored. They're in their new beginning. They're protected from their adversaries, which one of them is this King of Wands in reverse. And that pisses them off. And this King of Wands in reverse is in poverty. And they see this other fire sign doing well. And they just want to come and take advantage of them again for money. Because they hate them too. This King of Wands in reverse is very hateful and mean. Please clarify this Judgment in reverse and poverty. Please and thank you. Thank you. Hierophant. They could have Taurus in their chart. You could have Taurus in your chart. Both of you could have Taurus in your chart somewhere. But if you both have Taurus in your chart, their Taurus is in the reverse. And this other person here, they're in the upright here. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that this very healing and patient and forgiving person has Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus in their chart, in their natal planets somewhere. In this deck, the Hierophant is card 9. It's the 9th house of Sagittarius. This person's very religious, very spiritual. They utilize philosophy and psychology. Perhaps they've traveled long distances, and they've definitely expanded with this Wheel of Fortune here. That's growth and expansion. This is a very spiritual person who has transformed their life. While this King of Wands in reverse did the exact opposite. This earth angel here has divine forgiveness for all. They obtain friendship and favors of the great and secures promises. But they also have boundaries. Hierophant is someone who is very spiritually ranked. They love God. They're all about love and marriage and commitment. This King of Wands in reverse definitely is not. And God is merciful to this earth angel, because this earth angel is just so loving and kind and peaceful and forgiving. And they also have the strength to turn their backs onto everyone that's toxic and mean and abusive. And they're living their best life here. This King of Wands in reverse definitely has Leo in their chart. And they're not in their power at all. They have no strength. They have no courage. They lack confidence. They're not loyal. This other Leo and Sagittarius, they've been delivered from this King of Wands who has sought to oppress them. This mad-ass Leo in the reverse, they have lost. And the victory has been given to this very bright and shining and loving and temperate and forgiving and loyal Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. In this deck, the Strength card of 16 breaks down to a 7. They are not loyal in any of their partnerships because they're a false person. They're very negative. They're very evil and toxic and mean and abusive and violent. And they want to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy, but they're stuck in it until they heal themselves, till they can stop mistreating others. This King of Wands in reverse doesn't have any patience. They lack patience. 3344 on the counter, and it's 4:04 p.m. So check out those numbers there. They don't reveal any secrets because they keep secrets. This King of Wands in reverse is definitely full of secrets. And this other person, they're well aware of their secrets. They had to find out and learn on their own through investigation, through tapping into psychic development powers. God, because they're so close to God, God lets them know what they need to know about this King of Wands reverse. This King of Wands in reverse doesn't spread knowledge in their industry of whatever it is that they do for work, if they work at all. This other person is the exact opposite. They spread all kinds of knowledge in their industry. They're very illuminating and healing and loving and compassionate and kind. They're full of joy. Please clarify the Devil reverse and the Coffin reversed. There is absolutely no way this toxic relationship could ever be resurrected. Yep. It's Hanged Man. Pisces energy. It's definitely not happening. There is no resurrection here. This will stay in a Hanged Man state. This will be continually delayed. This fire sign in the upright has way more self-respect than this King of Wands in reverse has. This King of Wands in reverse doesn't have any self-respect. The universe has placed this on hold. One or both of them could have Pisces in their chart. One Pisces is enlightened and the other Pisces is not. But I'm getting that this fire sign in reverse definitely has Pisces in their chart too. And they're not enlightened. They're being delayed and blocked by the universe. This could be about the third house of Gemini. Siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social media, and contracts. We already know there's a community of people involved. There could be friends and family involved in this situation that didn't need to be involved. 3737 on the counter. I'm getting that this person with Taurus, Sagittarius, and Leo in their chart, they have the desire for knowledge. They're protected from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits, which is this King of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. There is no love in this situation. There never has been. There never will be. Because this King of Wands in reverse is not a loving, kind person. No new beginnings in love. This relationship is over. No matter what this King of Wands in reverse tries to do. They're being blocked by the universe. Period. 54 breaks down to a 9. Ninth house of Sagittarius in the reverse. This King of Wands really needs to repent and heal. They really need to ask God for forgiveness and heal themselves from their heart space, because they don't have unconditional love for themselves. They don't have self-value. They don't have self-worth. They don't have self-esteem. They're not loving. They're not kind. They're just very cruel, mean, toxic, and very sexual, very, very sexually promiscuous. Sex does not equal love for this King of Wands in reverse. Sex is about having their sexual desires fulfilled. They could even, yes, I'm hearing this is true. The King of Wands in reverse indulges in prostitution. They order prostitutes. And they don't really like to pay them either. But they will if they have to. If they can't get it for free, they'll pay for the sex. It's part of the reason why they're in poverty. There is no rejuvenation of this connection. This King of Wands in reverse has not obtained the mercy of God. And their life is being cut short here. Strength in reverse. Their vitality is waning. They're sick. They're dying. They either have a sexually transmitted disease or cancer or both. Wow. This other person's life and health has been restored. The Six of Swords and the reverse at the top of the deck. This King of Wands really wants to return. Or they really want this other fire sign in the upright to return. But it's not happening because there's no unity here. This is not a vibrational match at all. They just really don't want to be poor anymore. And they just want this other person to work hard to keep their stability afloat here. Well, it's not happening. This person's not protected against any accidents. And they're not healing, and they're very sick. This King of Wands in reverse. In this deck, the Six of Swords is card 63. Breaks down to a 9 in the reverse. Their reputation is ruined. Their health is ruined. They're an enemy of religion. They refuse to go to counseling. They refuse to heal spiritually because this person is very toxic, very damaged, and very angry, and all of that. Please clarify the Judgment reversed, poverty, and the Hierophant. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. This is someone that you've never been in a real relationship with, but there used to be a sexual connection there that is no longer, because this Earth Angel, this Sagittarius, this Leo, this Pisces, this Taurus, they've moved on. And they moved on to new love here. And if they're not actively in this love connection, it's fated to happen. Because this Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces person in the upright, part of their new beginning is, their new beginning is in love and in money. They're being blessed with abundance. They're very successful financially and in their love life with their friends. They got a whole new life here. And not only, like, this is like a destined marriage with a new person here for this person who's in the upright. Please clarify the King of Wands reversed, community, false person, strength reversed, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yep, the World in reverse. They refuse to clear up karmic cycles because this is a karmic fire sign masculine. They're not achieving anything good. They have no goals. They have no positive aspirations, and they're not going anywhere in life. Well, this other person definitely is. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune, message in reverse, and Temperance. The Thinking Man in reverse. So, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. So, not only does this mad-ass fire sign, they have air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse as well. This is someone who is very emotionally, mentally, verbally, and physically abusive. Period. This is a know-it-all who really doesn't know shit. The Thinking Man's in the reverse also because there's no communication between these two anymore. The communication's been blocked by this person that's in the upright here. Temperance, Thief in reverse, the Sun, and the Goddess of the Moon in reverse. This very evil, manipulative man has also manipulated this earth angel that has this brand new beginning spiritually as well. They're a black magic practitioner. They're constantly doing spell work every day, managing it. But it's not working. It's all backfired. Everything that they put out has come back onto this masculine. And they're pissed. But you did it to yourself. Please clarify the Devil reverse, Coffin reverse, and the Hanged Man. They're not on the spiritual journey like this other person is. This karmic masculine was a negative karmic attachment that this feminine sign here, I don't see any queens here, but this is a very strong feminine energy. They're coming up in all major arcanas. They're highly respected because they have really transformed here. This karmic masculine has all kinds of demonic entities attached to them. And at one time, 48 on the counter, at one time this feminine energy was very dependent and attached upon this person. Well, no longer. They've released that. This very strong feminine energy has released themselves, ghosted this person, and they're living their brand new life. And that's exactly karmically meant to happen. Please clarify the angel of love, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. They're the Empress. That's why. They've earned their Empress status here. They're a spiritual practitioner. They love God. They're very, very dedicated. They're very holy. They're very forgiving and loving. They shine. They illuminate the truth. They're very illuminated. They're very enlightened. The Empress is all four queens, completely enlightened. And the universe rewards those who put in this hard work, and that's exactly what this Empress did. They did the hard work, closing out all karmic cycles. They did the work in their healing. They forgave everyone who has ever wronged them, while this other person got stuck and could not. Please clarify the world reverse, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. Two of Cups in reverse. This was not a loving partnership. It was never about love, as we stated. It was very unbalanced. It was not in harmony. It was very chaotic. It was just all about sex and money. And it still is like that for this King of Wands in reverse that doesn't want to let go. They haven't changed a bit. They've just gotten greedier and more desperate. Please clarify the King of Swords reversed. Well, this is a double meaning here. This Four of Wands came out in the upright. This Empress gets new love. This masculine does not. This masculine's home is upside down because they don't have any love in their hearts for anybody. The way that they've mistreated people, on all of their manipulations and their spell work and their evil, nasty energy here. They're not safe, they're not stable, they're not grounded, and they don't have a peaceful home environment here. While this Empress, they have unconditional love within them and all around them. They're safe, they're stable, they're solid, they're dependable, and they have a peaceful home environment. Please clarify the Goddess of the Moon in reverse. Yep. Knight of Wands. That's all this King of Wands is, a Knight of Wands. Coming in and out for just sex and passion and that's it. They're done. They don't have any stamina or staying power. But they know how to throw that negativity, and they know how to throw them lies in them and keep secrets, and they know how to put their wand wherever they feel like it. They refuse to change. Scorpio. This is you, Scorpio. You're the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. You're the Scorpio that refuses to change. While this Empress here has completely transformed. And this Empress is getting new love with their Emperor. They could already be in love with their Emperor. They could already be in a relationship, or it's coming soon. Take it how it resonates for your situation. But this is destined to happen. The Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts. There is love here, and there is marriage on the table. And this karmic masculine is blocked forever. for being unwilling to transform from their ways, for everything that they've ever done. To this Empress. Your karma, Scorpio, is to watch this Emperor and this Empress be happy together. Your karma is to watch this Empress get happier and happier and more successful and shine more and more until you die. And you are dying. Because the universe and God have judged you. And you're still unrepentant. You're still doing negative spell work. You haven't changed, you've gotten worse. What is the final guidance for Scorpio or the cross watchers at this time? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the guidance? Yeah. Rado in the reverse. You're not going anywhere. You're just stuck, mean, hateful, and dying. Rado is the chariot of the sun. And the key word is travel. You're not traveling anywhere while this Emperor and this Empress is. The Empress has definitely traveled away from you. The Empress has traveled towards the sun because they are the sun. And you're not going anywhere. Except the grave. And I'm hearing your days are numbered. You don't have long on this planet here alive. Because you are very sick. You've abused your body for far too long. This card is associated with travel in the physical as well as the symbolic sense. You're not moving anywhere physically or spiritually. You're not riding your steed proudly anywhere towards your goals because you don't have any good goals. While the sun rises and begins its journey across the sky. The meaning of the card is that of progress toward a greater consciousness. This Empress has achieved that. The Emperor has and soon will follow, or soon will follow. The journey is to be understood both physically and metaphorically. Rado invites us to have faith in our dreams and get closer to them as to get to the root of our wishes. Well, the ice is melting outside. It's very warm. There's been a lot of ice built up on my building. But because you couldn't have faith in any of your dreams, and you couldn't get closer to them, you couldn't get to the root of your wishes because you didn't have any of that from an open heart space. You are just very evil. This Empress has a thorough understanding of their nature. And I think that you do too. You know how mean and evil you are to the core. Acting independently will make us stronger and more aware of our limitations. This Empress has acted independently, and it's made them stronger. And they've taken their limitations and strengthened them, which is something that you have never done, Scorpio. King of Wands, King of Swords reversed. The Empress is independent, and you're just dependent, codependent, toxic. And you depend on the judgment of others. These family, these friends, and these people around you. You don't have good judgment, and you depended on other people's bad judgment. And the joke's on you. You're not able to move ahead on your own. You're still looking for someone to bail you out. Well, it's not going to happen. The Empress does not take care of someone who is mean, toxic, abusive, codependent, and greedy. No. You're always discouraged at the first sign of difficulty. Because you lack patience. And you don't make good choices. You wish to be elsewhere. But you're not interested in anyone's freedom. You wanted to try to trap the Empress. Well, the Empress is not trappable. Not anymore. They've earned their status as an Empress. They wasn't an Empress when you knew them, when they were there with you. But they're the Empress now. They're not going back to you. Ever. There's no more attachment left. The cords have been cut for the Empress. So you might as well just let go, because the universe is detaching those cords by force if you don't detach. Your self-esteem has decreased, and you don't have inner balance or outer balance. But this Empress does. See what poor decision making gets you. See what anger and hostility and wanting to keep someone stuck, trapped, and blocked, where that gets you. It gets you right in the situation that you're in. Sick, dying, and in poverty. And perhaps completely abandoned by everyone around you. Because I'm sure that people are getting sick of your shit. So those are the messages for today. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I really appreciate y'all so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll talk to y'all soon.